Amici, è giunto il momento di proseguire Blacksad Under the Skin. Dopo aver visto tutto quello che si poteva vedere all'interno dell'appartamento, io credo di aver visto tutto. Da un lato vorrei uscire dalla finestra perché non voglio accettare l'offerta, cioè voglio far sì che sia pulito. Eh, Duro sensibile, giusto, pragmatico, astuto, ottuso. Astuto, ottuso è ancora un po' così, non capisco bene come gestirla. Quindi, cioè, andiamo, voglio vedere se me la posso giocare bene.
When I left, I told O'Leary I hadn't found a thing. The minute I was alone, I left for Mary's.
Ok.
But before all that, I took a small parting gift for her.
Olivia un alleato. Cazzo, quindi questa era la scelta. Ma perché? Cazzo, perdonatemi, se volete far fare tutto ai dialoghi, fate fare veramente tutto ai dialoghi, non così. Così che cazzo di senso ha? Così cosa mi significa?
I've never trusted angels.
Mr. Blacksad? What a...
Surprise? When they fall, they turn into demons.
Joey told me he was going to spend the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
How did you open the door to his apartment?
I think it was already open. Everything is so confusing. I'm sorry, Mr.
Ma io ormai
Blacksad.
non ti credo più.
Don't be. I'm here to figure it all out. What's your relationship with Bobby Yale?
He was like a son to Joey, and we were about to get married, so, you know.
Okay, I think it's time to set things straight. I knew you were cheating on Dunn with Yale. Or was it the other way around?
No! How can you even think of something like that?
How can you convince me otherwise?
Grande risposta.
I found a picture at Yale's apartment.
Cazzo, se mi è piaciuta.
Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. Blacksad.
What?
7 of my great-grandparents were white. The 8th was black. According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
Segregated housing, with far worse homes for colored people.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
That crap.
And all the lies. That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
I'm black too, and I don't hide it.
Well, at least you're a man.
In any case, what's that have to do with...
Esatto, cioè, non capisco dove posso andare a
He's my
parare.
nephew, Mr. Blacksad.
Scusa?
Joe and I first started taking care of poor Bobby when my sister died. That was when he was almost 15. The 3 of us went on that trip to Luna Park.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey. We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
It's not the first time I hear that story. I'm sorry I accused you so lightly.
Don't worry, I understand.
Allora, fatemi questo controllo. Allora, qui c'è qualcosa. Ok.
TV and radio all in one. Where will these mad times lead us?
Non ne hai nemmeno idea. Si è mosso qualcosa? Aspetta. Ok. Qualsiasi cosa sia, perché... Mm, ehm, vabbè, la
Mary
colonia.
smells like.
Vabbè, il
Actually, the
profumo.
whole room smells like a pie fresh out of the oven, so I can't identify any other fragrances.
Ok.
Fresh out of the oven. The whole room smells like pie.
Lì ho fatto tutto.
Are you sure you don't know where your nephew is?
I've looked everywhere. He's nowhere to be found.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
Thank you.
That cherry pie smells so good. I'm starting to get hungry.
Thanks. I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the worst hostess in the world. Let me go get a knife from the kitchen. And you must be thirsty. Let me see. OJ? Coffee?
OJ is fine, thanks.
Io la prendo. Io la prendo.
She's wearing the same clothes in both pictures, so she's probably telling the truth. Sorry, I was going to help you with that.
A volte non capisco se i dialoghi vanno a buon fine o no. Cioè, se ho detto la cagata, se ho fatto una minchiata, veramente non comprendo. Perché ha quelle piccolissime inquadrature che durano una manciata di secondi dove... Cioè, sono dei cazzo di primi piani sui personaggi dove non accade nulla e non capisco dove voglia andare a parare, né con quell'inquadratura né col dialogo in toto. Cioè, mi lascia perplesso. Ok.
Now that there's almost no pie left, the scent has also disappeared. Interesting. Now Mary smells like a huge dog. Mary, when are you going to stop lying? I know your nephew is here. I can smell him.
What? No. I already told you I don't know where he is.
Look, I understand why you're protecting him, but it's in his best interest to end this hide and seek.
You can search the whole house if you want. Go ahead. He's not here.
Wait a minute. She's not the one who smells like that.
Cioè?
That's where Bobby Yale's scent is coming from. So, that's why you were sitting there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Could you step aside so I can check, please?
Please go.
Mary, for Christ's sake, put that knife down, would you?
Leave or I'll...
Mary, please, calm down.
I mean it.
I don't want to hurt you.
Leave her alone! Bobby!
Eia. Ok. No, ho sbagliato tasto. Sbagliato tasto. Ok.
I'm gonna kill you!
I'm on your side, Bobby.
But I'm not on yours!
Ok. Aia. Non ho fatto niente. Che è accaduto?
Bobby!
Call an ambulance. Do as I say. Go on, call an ambulance. Do it now. In the face of a heart attack, there's two things you can't forget. 1. Stay calm. 2. 1 chest compression per second. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi.
Bobby! Oh, Bobby! Thank you, Bobby. Bobby. Thank you.
I had lots of reasons to consider this a great day. I had investigated a suicide case. I had discovered that, in truth, we were dealing with a murder. I had found and captured the prime suspect. And I had saved a life. And yet, everything in me screamed that something was going wrong. Terribly wrong.
Io vedere cosa succede adesso. Perché mi sembra finita troppo facilmente.
Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I want a gun!
What the hell?
Bang, bang, bang!
A fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualties.
I hate detectives.
Bang, bang, bang!
You're dead meat, cat.
That you, Smirnoff?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Yeah, that makes two of us. Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere. Besides, we'll take it from here.
Who is that? Can we trust him?
I know how to pick my men, John. You? I'm not so sure. You promised me you wouldn't intervene.
Bobby Yale attacked me. I had to do something.
If you had warned me, maybe we could have avoided his assault. Anyway, what's done is done. When exactly did you realize that he killed Dunn? Out of sheer curiosity. I'm a cop after all.
To be honest, I'm not so sure Yale killed anyone.
How about the motive? Any ideas?
I know Dunn wanted to call the fight off after something Yale did, but I still don't know what.
In any case, hopefully Yale will tell us more.
Would you let me ask him some questions when he wakes up?
I know you will, with or without my permission, so I'd rather not feel betrayed. In exchange, drop by the station when you can. Your investigation could really help my men. Who, by the way, must be waiting for me to interrogate Mary Purnell. Boy, she was hard to pry from Yale's side.
She's been through a lot in the past days. Be nice to her.
Of course. In spite of it all, we're not just vigilantes. And as for you, go get some rest. God knows you need it.
I can't promise anything.
Tell the nurses to look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
For your sake, I hope you're wrong. You're in charge now, officer.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor,
Who are... Oh, detective. Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have. Now, if you'll excuse me...
well, I always land on my feet.
Bella questa. Allora. Ok.
We, as a society, simply don't trust reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded. How's Yale? Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
What's his current condition?
It's too soon to tell. He did have a heart attack after all.
Go away. I don't want to see you. The doctor told me to sleep.
I rarely get to interrogate a suspect with his guard down in a place as quiet as this. Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions is a rare gift.
Ok.
His heart rate is increasing. It could mean that he's lying, but it could also just be pure, unadulterated rage. He's clenching his fist, a sign of contained anger. He's looking straight at me. If he couldn't hold my stare, I'd think he's lying. But that's not the case. Clenched fist, fast heart rate, fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me.
Beh dai,
I'm
ottimo.
sorry you don't want to see me, but I'm afraid you'll just have to put up with me.
For now. Luckily, I just got my medication. I'll be snoozing soon.
All right, I'll just cut to the chase.
Altro. Ok.
Is he lying? Or did his heart rate speed up out of rage?
Ma sta mentendo per cosa? Cioè, non mi ha detto un cazzo.
He can't look me in the eye. I'd say he's lying. Is he holding back his rage?
Ok.
Who killed Joe Dunn?
What? Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
Certo che... Ah no, ok, non lo devo fare, niente per due.
Dunn was too short to hang himself with that rope.
So, it's true? He was murdered.
I know the murder weapon was yours.
What? The rope? I don't get it. What weapon do you mean?
Don't play with me, boy. The chest expander.
An expander? I've never had one of those.
All right. Let's just say that I believe you. The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon. Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that twisted and who also happens to have a motive?
I don't know.
Maybe it was... What am I saying? Jake could never pull off something like that. Nothing. Never mind. What about Sonia Dunn?
Sonia? I doubt it. She's odd, but she's his daughter.
I've seen worse, believe me. What about Frank Cassidy? Do you think he has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to a boxing managers association meeting.
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager, or without an associated manager. Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status. That Cassidy had founded the association just to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy. Desmond O'Leary certainly seems twisted enough. Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jagos Giambi.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
Something like that.
Blacksad. I think I owe you an, You know, my father disappeared when I was 6, right after winning a fight. We never heard from him again. Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life. Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction. And now that he's gone, you're risking your life to find his murderer. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Cerchiamo di vedere tutto. Allora, non mi ha portato a nessuna deduzione.
The number of cigarette butts is inversely proportional to my hours of sleep.
Grande.
Ah, damn.
Ah, ok, ho ancora... Scusatemi, che cazzo di devo guardare? Ah, il cuore. Guardare, ascoltare. Vabbè, non so parlare, amici, dai. Ho sbagliato. Dai, ho sbagliato, su, su. No. La mano.
The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person.
E va bene.
Is that eye movement normal?
Sai che non
He
credo.
seems restless. Should I tell someone?
Chi è vivo?
See, there's no fever whatsoever. He must be having a nightmare.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't you have nightmares too after what he went through yesterday? I know I sure wouldn't sleep.
I have nightmares myself, but those go way back.
Oh, the poor thing. Do you know what my nightmare is? It's that witch I have to work with. Oh, good thing she's got trauma surgery at 12:30, but...
Però non sento toni gradevoli,
You know? Anyway, thank you for letting me know. And for bringing him in. You don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
Guarda che bella strana.
It might not be important, but I need to take a look at his medical report.
Dove cazzo è?
Ugh.
Le scarpe di Yale puzzano molto, va bene. Gli indizi dalle scarpe? Vabbè, minchia, l'unica cosa sensata, però non...
No, the footprints don't match. If Yale killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes.
Ok. Dov'è la sua cartella clinica? Non credo sia qui. Ok.
You're awake, handsome?
Ok. La Madonna. Questo è? Che cazzo è? Rina? Ok. Ok.
I'll take a pack of Morley's, please.
Honey, get me a pack of Morleys for Mr. Hanson.
Cazzo. Ah no, ok. Pensavo di doverla distrarre per la cartella clinica. Gli indizi occulti permettono una dedizione. Faccio questa, poi chiudo il video. Ok.
It seems like the Doe nurse will be assisting Dr. Talbot during his 12:30 surgery. In 4 hours. Could I get them to operate any sooner?
Come? Come? Non sta salvando in nessun modo. Volevo uscire dal gioco.